Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Happy New Year. This is my most favourite time of the year. Absolutely love that sense of a fresh start. And I do think that perhaps New Year gets a bit of a bad press, really, because there's so much negativity about New Year's resolutions continually broken, and it seems to be all about failure. And it's like, no. What's wrong with failing? This is how we learn. What is wrong with failing? Wasn't it Thomas Edison who said, I did not fail 10,000 times? I found 10,000 ways that did not work. And, he kept on trying, and here we have the incandescent light bulb. So I just think it's okay to fail so long as we keep on trying. I always remember my granddad always used to say, you're only a failure if you don't get up again. We must keep trying. And by degrees, even if it's 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, we do gain progress, we do get there. It's all part of the journey. Let's just enjoy the journey. And I do think that we should just reach for the stars. Why not? We hear so many times, oh, well, you can't become a brain surgeon, of course. It's like, well, why not? Why not? If you're prepared to do the work, why not? In fact, I know of somebody who, she raised her kids, and then in her sort of midlife, you would say, she went and trained and became a brain surgeon. And I'm sure it was an awful lot of work, and yet that's what she's doing now. So why not? And I always remember at art college, when my husband was studying at art college, I was doing music and he did art. And the brief was always go way past, think crazy, and then it will sort of find its level, and you'll sort of, you may not reach that crazy, but aim for the stars and you will reach somewhere in between. What's the alternative? Don't try, just give up, don't bother. Who wants to live like that? And I absolutely love this sense of fresh start. And I've got my music books out and I'm planning my goals, and I want to study this, and I want to play this, and I want to do this, and I'm so enthusiastic and want to just crack on and get working. And herein lies the secret, I think. And this is where perhaps we do get a little overwhelmed, don't we? And this is where we sort of find this sort of cycle of failure if we're not careful, which can bring us down. And it reminds me of an old African proverb, how do you eat an elephant? We have this great task, this massive task before us. How do we do it? And the answer is just a bite at a time. For the record, I don't particularly fancy eating an elephant, truth be told, but the principle remains, just a little step at a time. And this is where, yes, aim for the stars. I'm going to study this, and I'm going to play this, and I want to learn this piece, and I want to play this piece, or I want to start a new instrument, or whatever it might be. So if you've never played piano before and you're sitting here thinking, well, I want to be a concert pianist, it may be that maybe you won't become a concert pianist. Maybe you will, that lady did become a brain surgeon, so maybe you will. And you certainly won't if you don't try. So yes, that's your goal, that's your focus. However, between here and here, we perhaps need to learn middle C. We need to learn a scale. We need to practice the dexterity in our fingers, and we need to play 3 blind mice first of all, and then we grow. And so the important thing is to enjoy the journey. There will be mishaps along the way. We will fail sometimes, and that's how we learn. And it's like, okay, this isn't working. So for example, if you think, right, I'm going to get up at 6 o'clock every morning and I'm going to do my music practice right at the start of the day. And then You find out, do you know what? I'm just not a morning person. This isn't working. So yes, that plan didn't work. So you think, right, okay, I think maybe a better time for me to do some practice would be at the end of the day, I've had my meal, the dishes are done, and instead of watching TV or whatever it is you would do, I'm just going to do a little bit of music practice. Little and often is the key to success. And so take bite-sized chunks. Don't try and play Rachmaninoff's piano concerto straight away. And if that is what you're working on, then, take it a bar at a time, a few bars at a time, a phrase at a time. Little and often, and consistency is king. That is the absolute secret. We will aim to do our practice or do our study every single day, and that's a great thing to aim for. But then you know what, life happens and we don't do any this day or that day. Well, never mind, tomorrow's a new day. I'll do some tomorrow. And don't think, well, I didn't do any practice or study yesterday or the day before, so I'm going to have to do 3-4 times as much work to catch up. No, don't worry. That water is under the bridge now. I shall do today's and just keep it manageable. But don't let that dampen your spirits. It's all a step on the way, and we're continually growing, and progress may occur 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. That's okay. That's life. We are but human. We're not machines. However, surely that is better than to just say, oh, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I don't do New Year because, I just fail. Yeah, don't we all? Yes, we do. And that's okay. That's all part of the journey. So do reach for the stars, plan, aim, plan to work, but then keep it real, manage your steps, just one little step at a time, and who knows where the year will take us. Happy New Year. Bye.